Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you are having a fantastic day. I debated on whether or not to do a video on this because, of course, people will get very upset. They'll think this is related to Caitlin Clark and the Olympics are already happening and get over it. But then I realized that's actually a great reason to do. That's a great reason to do it. Get them crying in the comments again. But we're not actually here to complain about Caitlin Clark not being there. We're just going to report on the game and talk about who is there. And the U.S. secured their quarterfinal bid. Well, they would have secured it anyway, I guess, but they won their group. They will be playing Nigeria on Wednesday. All quarterfinal matches will be Wednesday. They were led to victory by Jackie Young, Brianna Stewart, and not in the title, also Asia Wilson, I would say. They were really the three players in this matchup. Asia had 14 points. Not a great game, actually. As we'll check out the box score, but I mean, she was solid. She was one of the better players. It was all they needed. Brianna Stewart had 13. And then Jackie Young came off the bench to light things up with 19 points. It was a game high 19. She had 5 3-pointers that she made. And the U.S. won 87-68, although it was a little bit of a closer game than the score indicates. The U.S. actually won this game, I would say, by playing really good defense. They shut Germany down mostly in the second and third quarter. That's when they got their difference, the point difference, two big quarters there in the second and third. Germany was actually ahead at the end of the first quarter. They were up 17-8. They actually got off to a fast start and then cooled off. After that, they turned the ball over too much and they got out rebounded by the U.S. And those were really the keys to victory for the United States. But this right here, this is the Olympics right here. This is 100% true. And for those of you, if you've seen me do other videos mentioning these two specific players, I'm not a fan. But I can admit, unlike a lot of people on things, I can admit they're playing really well in the Olympics, and these two, Brianna Stewart and Asia Wilson, are absolutely have been the key for the United States in their 3 games. They're really the only two that have showed up and played big every game. Jackie Young, huge off the bench, and then we're going to get to some interesting stuff. So we're going to go over to the box score here because I think this is cool. Yeah, you can see Germany. I don't know if you can see this. I tried to make it bigger. Germany up 19-16 at the end of the first. They were up 17-8. They got up to a 9-point lead in the first quarter alone. But as you see here, I think this is important to check out. I mean, I guess, well, it doesn't help for the roster, but in terms of who's playing, I guess this is better late than never with Coach Reeve. I guess it just got so bad. Gray, 6 minutes. 0 for 3, 0 points. Diana Taurasi, 6 minutes. 0 for 1, 0 points. Those are your starting guards. Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi, the two that people repeatedly were saying when the Olympic came out that absolutely did not deserve to be there in any way, shape, or form. And that has been proven in these games. And look, Diana Taurasi, I'll give some pushback to because I think honestly, I just don't think she's a very likable person. I don't think she's a very good person. I think it's all about Diana Taurasi, and she knows she doesn't belong there, but it was a political thing. I don't mean political in terms of like parties, but you understand what I mean. And she secured a spot on that roster, and you can see that she didn't deserve it. Chelsea Gray, I'm not going to get upset about, directed towards her. She didn't deserve to be there because of coming off an injury. When she got selected, she hadn't played since October. You know what? You knew she wasn't going to be her normal self. If she were playing the way she played last year, if she were fully back from this injury, she probably would have been a fine pick. She had a great year last year, no doubt about it. But an injury like that, you've been out since October. I mean, we're talking what did it take, 9 months before she came back? And with an injury like that, you just are not going to be able to be yourself. But here's another interesting thing that really did surprise me too. With Asia Wilson only had 3 rebounds. Yeah, she had 14 points, but she only had 3 rebounds, which was odd. Um, Collier played 26 minutes, only had 8 points. But here's the big thing. Jackie Young off the bench, 27 minutes, 7 of 13, 5 of 8 from three, grabbed more boards than Asia Wilson, 4 steals, and 19 points. That was the big one. That's the game right there. But you can see the second and third quarter, 25-10, 28-17. 26 points in those 2 quarters. They got outscored by 7 in the first and fourth. No big deal. But let's dig into this a little bit, right? You're not telling me this women's team USA basketball is better with Diana Taurasi than it would have been with Caitlin Clark. Team USA fans are calling for Diana Taurasi to be benched, and it looks like she basically was. I mean, her and Grace started, but they only played 6 minutes. It'll be interesting to see what goes on in their quarterfinal match with Nigeria. Diana Taurasi needs to be on the bench. The old guard is getting really old. That is why they didn't want Caitlin Clark on this team. I know Diana Taurasi shouldn't be starting for Team USA. USA Women's Basketball Committee left Caitlin Clark off the team to give Diana Taurasi a lifetime achievement spot. Taurasi stats in 3 games, 34 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 6 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Yeah, Phoenix Mercury stats in the Germany game after 3 quarters. Diana Taurasi, 0 of 1, 1 assist. Brittany Griner, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Clea Copper, 3 points, 1 of 1 from three. Okay. Um, I understand the veteran respect, but at this point, Sabrina Ionescu should be the full-time starter over Diana Taurasi. I don't get the veteran respect thing. I mean, she shouldn't be on the Olympic team. That's you. They keep telling us it's about the best team, but they didn't select the best team. I love this. This is funny. Enrique went to the Team USA practices, saw Diana Taurasi there running first team, and was like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not about to waste my time." Team USA needs to bench Diana Taurasi. Yeah, that's nothing, nothing, nothing. I understand the career achievement aspect of getting her a roster spot, but there is zero reason for Diana Taurasi to get any minutes, much less start for Team USA at this point. Again, I don't understand this idea of a career achievement spot. Do we realize that in most Olympic sports, most events, that players, athletes qualify for them not long before the Olympics? People who probably should be here are not here because they had a bad qualifying run. Oh, I wasn't prepared to talk about her. It slips my brain right now. The lady, I think it was the 800 meter, who was like the defending world champion or something, and she fell, and she ended up not qualifying for the Olympics. So don't give me this career achievement aspect. Are you telling me if Michael Phelps had decided to come back and he swam in qualifying and was like dead last and everything, that they'd put him on the team? No, they wouldn't even be able to because he didn't qualify. This USA lineup is so bad. Chelsea Gray can barely move. And what does Diana Taurasi even bring to this team other than leadership? Put in the guards who can score. I know Diana Taurasi is a vet and all, but they could have easily had someone else in Team USA besides her. I can't be the only one that thinks that. And this is on and on. Look, this is not filtered in any way. I just did Team USA Diana Taurasi, and I'm just going down. So obviously, you can see a lot of people are feeling the same way about this. And before it goes in the comments, because you know it will, people will be talking about how Caitlin Clark can wait 4 years and they're winning anyway. They're winning anyway. Well, yeah, they should. I don't think they've lost. What has it been since '92? That doesn't excuse not putting the deserving players on the team. Let me guess, you listening, for those of you that are working, Your company will probably be just fine without you. So why don't you stop working there? Why don't you have? You'll be perfectly fine if they let you go, right? Bring you into the office. Hey, you know what? You're doing a great job. You show up, you get your work done. It's quality work. We appreciate it, but we'll be just fine without you. So there's the door, right? You're okay with that, I'm sure. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. But hey, it was they got the win, but this is getting a little ridiculous, and I think people are fed up with it. So that's why it's a story. That's why people like myself are talking about it because everyone's out there still gaslighting and lying in the media about this team and about how this was the best team selected. And this is the team should be there because they can't take a chance because it's about the gold medal and they got to have the best team. Nonsense. It's not the best team. It's not even close to the best team. But I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I really do appreciate you checking out this video, and I will talk to you later.